I've been working on this video for a very long time. It's highly extensively built so that you pick the best path of this summer. This video is structured in a way where you're almost a character in a video game and you choose your class. You know how in some video games there's like warrior class, soldier, mage, spirit, you know, trapper, thrower, whatever it is. Think of a video game and then think of different character classes. This is the way your summer will be structured. I've been building this for a while and trust me, this is the promise I have for you. Commit to one of these paths and I guarantee you this will be the best summer you have ever had. I could make this as a course, make it look nice and fancy and make like modules and separate it and put it like in a community. I could sell this whole thing as a course for like $1,097 or some bullshit, but you get it completely for free because I genuinely want to help you. Last summer, my life completely flipped 180 degrees. I started from dead broke in university, sending my DoorDash referral code to Discord servers, to now making tens of thousands of dollars a month simply by following one of the paths that I'll be revealing to you in this video. That's how much this can help you. And I can charge this for thousands of dollars, but you get it for free. I hope you realize that other people, when they make videos like this, they just make it for views. Look at the competition in my space, man. Look at how repetitive and shitty the self-improvement YouTuber titles are. And then look at this, and look at the intention I have for you. This system that I've been building for you and revealing to you for free is called the Triple B system. I've been working on this highly extensively behind the scenes to give it to you. The Triple B system is a Triple B path because they all start with the letter B. Builder, Bridger, and Breaker. Like I said, each of these is designed as a class. So you have 3 different classes because for this video, I want you to think of your life as an analogy, like you're a video game character. And there's 3 different classes you can pick of. You picked new game, and you saw Builder, Bridger, and Breaker, and you're gonna pick one of these. Each path is designed based upon your winter progress and how, like the level of life you're at right now. Now, before I tell you what to do, I need you to promise me not to cope at any point throughout this video because you're gonna get urges to cope and lie and say, oh, but I did better last year in this than this and this. Be completely honest with yourself because that is the only way you will get somewhere with this summer. Right now, what I want you to do is get out a pen and paper. Get out of, I'm waiting. This whole video is structured based upon what you're gonna write down, so get out the pen and paper and be ready. There's no point of you watching the rest of the video unless you get the pen and paper out and follow what I'm gonna do. If you're not gonna get the pen and paper out, get off, click off, go watch TikTok. Otherwise, get the pen and paper out and be prepared because this will fucking change your life forever. Now we're gonna give you some stats. You know how you're a character in a video game and you have different stats? We're gonna rank your stats at your current position right now and you're gonna understand what I mean in a second, but trust me, think carefully about each stat that we're gonna rank out of 10 because you have one shot. You have one shot. Once we're done with the list, you can't go back and change it. So think carefully. Don't just throw out a number and then say, oh wait, no, this was my actual number. Think carefully because you have one shot and when you realize what path you're going down, you may not like it because it's the path you need, but you may not like it. So just think carefully and be honest with yourself. Do not come back and try and change your statistics that I'll like tell you to write down. Don't cope because this is the right path for you. Don't try and change your score. Your first score is your real score. So we're gonna rank you on 10 different criteria and metrics. Now, with the last winter arc guide, you should have been working on all 10 and just in general throughout your life. This is something that's a sidetrack to the video, but when people tell you winter arc or summer arc or spring arc or this arc, you need to stop tying your life to these arcs. Do not allow these arcs to just determine whether you're gonna improve or not. Oh, I'm only gonna improve starting from 2024 or 2025 or New Year's resolutions. This is all bullshit. Don't allow yourself and tie yourself to a specific time. The reason I'm making this video is for people who already follow this to follow like a program, but then in the future not like just like autistically stare at the stuff. Oh, for the summer arc, winter arc, I'm gonna turn into a Sigma male. Stop doing this bullshit. For now, let's rank you on 10 metrics. I want you to write down skill development. Get out a pen and paper and write down a bunch of metrics, right? A bunch of words, and then I want you to skip a line in between each of them. Write down skill development, physical fitness, mental resilience, financial progress, self-discipline, productivity, focus, nutritional habits, personal growth, and then life satisfaction. Write all of this down in a notebook and then you're gonna have a blank out of 10, which is what we're gonna rank you on, right? It should look something like this, right? Just all the words over here and then 2 dots, something out of 10. Now I want you to think deep and carefully because you have one shot. Be honest. Don't give yourself any higher than you should. Don't give yourself any lower than you should. You don't know, maybe the lower score is actually the better thing for you, or maybe the higher score is the better thing for you. I didn't tell you what we're gonna do with these numbers right now. Just be completely honest. Now, the metric that I'm going to be ranking you on is how well you did with yourself in all of these skills. For example, with skill development, how much of your skills last winter, or in general, last winter or the last few months, how was your skill development like? Was it good? Was it great? Did you learn any new skills? Did you sharpen any of these skills? If yes, then it should be on the higher side. Think about it. The more skills you learned and perfected, the higher this skill development score should be. So write down what your skill development score is right now. If you've learned no skills and you've regressed in your skills, or you didn't bother with any skills learning, just a lower score. Okay? Now, physical fitness is the next one. Physical fitness. If you've just been going to the gym consistently and yeah, you've seen some gains and you've made some progress, yeah, 6, 7 out of 10, you've made some gains, you've hopped on the winter bulk and you've maybe hit a few PRs, new squat PR, new bench press PR, or you're like running and you hit like a new marathon, whatever it is. If you are physically fit and you've improved that in the last couple of months, you're going to have a higher score. If you're not physically fit and you've been coping and you've been procrastinating and you've been eating like shit and you've been adding fat for no reason and you've just been getting less physically fit, then your score will be lower than average. If you didn't really pay attention but you didn't eat like shit but you also didn't go to the gym, then your score should be around average. Again, you're getting the kind of theme of what we're doing here. If you did better than average, or you did better than you think you should have done, then higher score. If you did worse than average, well, lower score. If you did average and there could have been more progress made but at least you didn't regress, average score, 5 out of 10. Mental resilience. How was your stoicism? How was your mindset? Did you procrastinate? Were you disciplined enough to stick to your goals and literally focus on everything? How was your mental resilience, bro? Did you cry and break down and regress on your self-improvement? How resilient were you on your with your mentality? Did you stop to go into worldly pleasures? Did you mess up on your drug-free addiction streak? Did you mess up on your no-fap streak? Did you mess up on not doing this or did you mess up on doing it when you know you shouldn't have done it? Think and put down the score and be honest and do not cope. Financial progress. How did you do on that? For me, this is an absolute 10 out of 10. I went from being dead broke, like I said, DoorDash referral code, to starting this business and making over 10K a month. Are you broke right now? Are you still broke? Are you still fucking broke? Even though I've made many videos telling you how not to be, and there's many videos also telling you how not to be, and this is the best economy in the world to get rich. Are you still broke from last year? Or did you make progress? Did you make immense progress in your financial goals? Do you have to worry about money? Write it down. Rank yourself. 3, 2, 9, 8, whatever it is. Rank it down. This is kind of connected to mental resilience, but how was your self-discipline? Did you stick true to your goals? Did you not break any streaks? Did you not break any... obviously you're gonna mess up at one point throughout the last months, but did you mess up more than you should have? Did you mess up more than you needed to? How did you do on your self-discipline? Rank it down. Productivity. Were you able to stay productive throughout the days and make progress throughout your work? Rank that down. Focus. Were you able to stay focused on your macro goals? Let's say you set a bunch of goals last winter, and let's say it was 100 kilogram bench press. It was 5K a month. Whatever it is, did you stay true to those? Did you stay focused? Did you stay focused on your work? If yes, that's a high score. If not, that's a low score. Only you know the rank and the truth. Nutritional habits. How was your diet? Was it shit most of the time? Was it good most of the time? Or was it half-half? Personal growth. Did you have new stories to tell? Did you make memories? Did you connect with people? Did you grow? Did you learn a lot? I know I did. I was some university party degenerate boy, and then I completely changed. And finally, last but not least, life satisfaction. How did you rank on that? Write down, are you satisfied with your life and the progress you made in the last few months? Or are you not? Do you feel like you could have done a lot more? So now I'm gonna start ranking these with myself because I'm actually gonna do this with you. The first one is skill development. How many skills have I learned last summer? I learned the skill of trading, and I'm still getting better at it. I learned the skill of sales. I learned the skill of being on camera. Remember, before like last summer and last winter and like the last couple of months, I didn't have any of that. The last 12 months, I had no sales skills. I had no, like, barely any speaking skills. My old videos, you can take a look at them. They were well, you can't really take a look at them. They're privated. I was horrible at speaking, garbage at speaking. I didn't know anything about the world of trading. I didn't know how to sell. I was horrible socially. Well, not horrible, but nowhere near as good as I am right now. So my skill development is an 8.5. Physical fitness. My physical fitness, it kind of went up and then went down because I learned boxing. Again, this is another part of skill development. I learned boxing last summer, and this is part of physical fitness. I kind of went gym less to focus on business, but I also went to boxing, so it was kind of a bit all over the place. I made some gains and I had some great progress, and I made the best progress I've ever made. I wasn't 100% of the time consistent with weightlifting because I had boxing, and weightlifting was kind of my main goal, so it was a bit all over the place, but it's still a 7.5. I'll give myself a 7.5. Mental resilience. This one was a huge one for me last year. Basically, I went through a life-altering event that brought me to one of my lowest lows, and I've spoken about this in other videos. It was a horrible time, and this was where I truly learned like a lot of stoic principles and philosophies, and I leveled my stoicism skill through the roof. So mental resilience is definitely an 8. Financial progress. Again, like I said, from dead broke to making over 10k a month. Just to show you, like within a couple of months, within literally 6 months, I brought myself from dead broke to making over 10k a month. You know, when I speak about this, like sometimes it just hits me. And remember, man, I'm literally 19 years old. Like at this current age, I'm 19 years, like you know, you might not see it because of the cuts throughout this video and everything, but thinking about the financial progress thing actually gets me, you know, in my feels, because I started from a really tough spot, man. And here we are. Anyways, financial progress for me is definitely a 10 out of 10. And the mindset I have with making more money is just impeccable. So financial progress is definitely a 10. Self-discipline, my biggest weakness, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, is seeing women when I shouldn't be. And let's just say I'm not doing too well in that, so let's keep that at a 6.75. Productivity. Throughout last winter, I've made like over 200 videos. I've built multiple different products. I've given myself like a business that's floating. Productivity was quite well, but there was definitely some improvements that could be made. 7.5. Focus. Now the thing about me, and you may know this about me, is when I find a different goal, I get obsessive over it. Some of you may know that I recently started trading, like I refreshed all my knowledge on trading and I'm learning the skill from scratch. I am hyper focused on that, and that's why like kind of YouTube, we're making less videos, but higher quality videos, so I have more time to focus on trading. My focus can get very, very tunnel visioned when it comes to learning a new goal, but I kind of leave other things on the side for a bit. So it's kind of a pro, but at the same time a con, so it's both. I guess it kind of levels out. I'll keep focus at a 7.5. Nutritional habits. I discovered the carnivore diet last year. Changed my fucking life. Changed my life, and I mostly eat animal-based diets. I discovered it after I was dirty bulking, and I decided to get on a cut, like a proper cut for the first time in my life. And trust me, bro, having a good diet can truly change your life. Start with having mostly an animal-based diet. You can kind of have fruit, you can kind of have, you know, some vegetables, but have it mostly animal-based, and your life will change forever. I think I made a lot of progress on nutritional habits. So this is an 8 for me. Personal growth, a fat fucking 8. My life has changed like significantly. I can speak to people, tell them stories about my business, tell them stories about my growth and what I did last year. Like there's a lot of stuff that I did that's not just cage myself in a room and watch TikTok like I used to. Well, I never really used to watch TikTok, but just cage myself in a room and be basically a goblin. I do a lot more things now. So I've grown a lot from my university days. Life satisfaction, man, with everything that has been happening in my life, honestly. My life is fucking awesome, bro. Like, I literally have everything I want. Obviously, you know, there's still more progress to make. I have the money. I have the social life. I have the women. Like, I truly have everything I want and I need to. My life is fucking awesome and I love it. I have the financial freedom, the location freedom, and the time freedom. And I'm not just saying this to kind of, you know, boost my own ego or anything. I'm just saying this to try and inspire you, bro. Like, if I can do it, I'm not fucking special. If I can do it, you can too. And I'm gonna teach you how with the summer arc. Life satisfaction, 8.5 out of 10. My scores are complete, and hopefully yours are too. Now I want you to add them all up. Calculator, grab a fucking calculator and add them all up on your phone, whatever. Add all of the scores up and keep that number and lock it in, because this number will determine whether you go in the builder, bridger, or breaker path. Do not cope. Do not return. I'm telling you from now. I'm gonna be watching you. Do not change the number at all. We're gonna grab the number and we're gonna turn it into the path, into the skill, into the class that you are going to enter for this summer. So add up all the numbers, and I'm gonna do that right now while you do that, bro. I have my score in front of me. You have your score in front of you. Keep that score in mind and do not change it. Now pay attention. If your score is under 50, you must choose the builder path. This is the path I chose last summer, okay? Keep that in mind. I'll explain all these paths in a second, but just for now, keep in mind that if your score is under 50, you must choose the builder path. If your score is above or between 50 and 75, so 50 to 75, you have unlocked access to the bridger path. Okay, so if your score is like 60 or 65, anything in between 50 and 75 included, you have unlocked access to the bridger path. And now if your score is above 75, you have unlocked access to the breaker path. Now, key disclaimer, if you have access to the builder path, bridger path, and breaker path, you are still free to choose any of these ones. You don't have, if your score is above 75, you don't have to choose the breaker path. You are just allowed access to it, right? You almost have the ability to unlock new levels and you can choose which one to pick, right? But if your score is under 50, you only have access to the builder path. If your score is between 50 to 75, you have access to both builder and bridger. If your score is above 75, you have access to all three: builder, bridger, and breaker. This is a key disclaimer. Don't think if your score is above 75, you have to pick breaker. This is just letting you know. So keep your score in mind, and let's get down into explaining what all of these paths are. Path number 1, builder. Ultimate grind mode, full power on work. Make the best out of this summer because you have so much free time. Dedicated to building yourself and building a new skill. Nothing will stop you from mastering this new skill and repairing the procrastination you did last winter or in the last few months. You will even learn multiple new skills. No going out, pure focus and grind mode. Gym, work, mindset, psychology, diet, all of this, etc. Pure delayed gratification, and this is only for the hardcore. Let's talk about the key points of being in the builder path. So first of all, you're gonna have full power on work. You're gonna maximize productivity and output. It will be your sole focus to do just work. Because you fucked up last winter and you fucked up in the last few months, and whose fault it is that? It is purely your fault. You fucked up. And remember, you have to take responsibility for all the decisions you make. Life is not circumstantial. You are causing these circumstances. It doesn't just happen to you. You cause life to happen. You are the reason you are where you are today, not just life and unluckiness. Do not cope. It's completely your fault. Me and you have the same exact 24 hours in a day. Me and you have the same exact resources on the internet. So you fucked up, and this is where you will repair it. On the builder path. Full power on work. Maximize productivity and output. You're gonna make the best out of summer by utilizing extra free time effectively. You're gonna focus solely on self-improvement and personal development. Now for this builder path, for this summer, you're gonna set yourself a big goal, a huge, almost unrealistic goal, and you're gonna set forth everything to achieve it. No matter what, you will tunnel vision the ever-living daylights out of this goal. For me, it was making 10K a month, and I tunnel visioned the fuck out of it, and I hit it. And this is what you will do, this builder path. You will literally die before you fail this goal this summer. No missed workouts. You missed them last winter, didn't you? Not now. Not this time. Hit all your physique goals. Testosterone optimization. You're gonna focus on maximizing testosterone so that you no longer fight an uphill battle and you feel like shit. You know you should get to work, but you feel like shit and you feel groggy and you feel sleepy and you feel tired and you don't feel ambitious. When you have high testosterone, everything is just like momentum. It's like a snowball, the snowball momentum, and you're no longer fighting an uphill battle. Doing the right things feel good, and doing the hard work feels good, and doing the work feels good, and doing the things you need to feel good and you enjoy doing it. Testosterone is overpowered, and it is the best thing for having like ambitious goals and achieving them. And I've been working on a huge, secret, colossal project that I've been spending months upon months on, just grinding in the depths, almost in another builder mode for this thing. It's a huge project that will literally revolutionize, maybe even change the entire world and the testosterone industry, and anybody who starts it gets to over 1,000 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone, but it is not out yet because there's still huge amounts of effort that I'm going to put into this. This will be huge, it will be amazing, but it's still not out yet. But trust me, when it comes out, you will know. I'll either put it in the description or somewhere, whatever it is, you will know. Trust me. Next, you're gonna overcome procrastination. You're gonna address all the reasons you procrastinated last few months, and you're gonna target them directly and fix them. You will meditate so that you can focus better and think more clearly and not procrastinate, because meditation actually makes you think properly and not have TikTok brain rot. And all of these points, by the way, I hope you're writing them down, because if you're going down the builder path, this is the exact protocol. These points, you need to follow them all. No social outing, minimize distractions, and stay committed. You will have pure focus. Maintain a laser focus on your grind and your goals. Focus on gym, work, mindset, psychology, and diet. Delayed gratification. Remember to always prioritize long-term benefits over short-term pleasures. Hardcore commitment. Like I said, this builder path is only for the hardcore, so if you can't make it out of it, then this isn't for you. But I guarantee you, bro, I promise you, this is what I did. The exact same thing I did last summer. I stayed on this builder path. It is only for the hardcore. It is only for the truly strong ones who know they can make it out. Is that you? Remember, this is for the hardcore. This requires high dedication and discipline. And you're gonna master new skills. Dedicate time daily to learning new skills that benefit you. Especially financial. Trading, boxing, sales, speaking skills, etc. These were all part of the skills that I learned last summer. You will also go through a rigorous program. If you can find a mentor, someone on the internet, someone you can trust, someone you know you believe in and you can follow, and you've seen their progress and you have genuine belief inside of them, if they have any sort of program, any sort of like boot camp, anything you can follow strictly, go through it. Now, I don't want to make this like a plug-in, like I don't want to plug a product. I've built a program myself that I followed last summer and it got me to 10K a month. This is the financial goal that I want you to focus on. It's called Project 10K. I really don't want to plug it because I kind of want this to be an authentic video, but it's just, if you want it, you can look into it. It's the first link in the description. Project 10K. It brings you from where you are right now, from zero to a man who can wield an audience of tens of thousands, make 10K a month and grow an enormous audience. Look into it if you need to. But just find a program that you can go through, a rigorous, hard program. A hard program, but a program that you know will work. Just like Project 10K. Now we're done with path number 1. That was the builder path. If your score is under 50, you must, without the slightest shadow of a doubt, choose the builder path. Let's talk about path number 2. The bridger path. The bridger path is highly focused on one skill, but not too many. Highly focused, but will not say no to going out. The bridger is a little loose on the diet, but he makes sure to generally eat healthy. He will take a girl out on a date for ice cream, but will eat steak and healthy foods at home. He won't see too many women, but he'll bring a few girls back home if needed some point throughout the summer. He will enjoy life, but with the mindset of there's work to be done at home. A mix of everything. You must ensure to learn at least one new skill, but you also must ensure to love this summer and to make memories. Balance. A bridge between path 1 and path 3. Balance. Let's talk about the key points of the bridger path. We have skill focus, but you prioritize learning one new skill instead of multiple. You don't even need to master it. You just need to get decently good at just one skill. With the builder path, you needed to definitely master at least one skill and get good at multiple. You needed to learn multiple new skills. With the bridger path, all I'm asking you to do is one. Get good at one skill. One new skill. You can have a flexible social life. Go out occasionally without hesitation, With the builder path, you were locked in grind mode, learn how to say no, learn how to grind fully without any distractions. With the bridger path, you can go out occasionally without hesitation. Don't even think about, oh, but I have work. You can do the work. Again, you have days where you do the work and you have days where you just have fun and go out. No problem. Go out without hesitation and don't overthink it. Go out and have fun and make memories, but at the same time, you have the days where you must grind and do the work. You can have a balanced diet. Now with the builder path, you had a prime, superior diet that has like perfect health benefits. On the bridger path, you can fuck around. Like I said, you can take the girl out on an ice cream date and you can have the ice cream. You can have like some fast food every now and then and have some pizza every now and then, whatever, that's fine. It's balance. You know, you and the boys are going out, you're going to watch like a UFC fight, or you're going out on a restaurant, and you know the restaurant uses seed oils in their pasta and they make carbs or whatever, but that's fine because you're living a balanced life. You can go eat the ice cream, but the next day when you don't see the girl, you're eating a steak. A high fat, salted, perfectly cooked ribeye steak with avocados on the side or something. Whatever it is, a single ingredient food with all like just pure whole foods, and the best pure whole foods in my opinion are meats. You eat shit, but then the other days you eat healthy. It's a balance. You can enjoy the occasional dates with women and going out with friends even while fucking up your diet. It's fine. Like I said, there are the days where you don't do this just so that you don't regress in your journey of self-improvement and growth. Consistent workouts. Stay improving and stay in the gym and stay lifting and improve your physique. But you can miss a few days if needed. You can do whatever you want on some days where you want to go out instead of going to the gym. That's completely fine. If your physical fitness score is 6 out of 10 or above, this summer you have the option of choosing whether to continue the bulk or to cut. Otherwise, if your score is lower than 6 and your physique isn't that good, continue bulking so that you build more muscle, and then down the line you have a score higher than 6 and you are allowed to cut and reveal the muscle. Work-life balance. You work really hard, but you allow yourself some leisure time, like watching a show at night. Usually I'd be against this and it would be sleep early or whatever, but you can work hard and you can focus and you can grind, but you can also have fun and enjoy your time. Enjoyment and responsibility. You can enjoy life, stay committed to your goals, but at the same time, enjoy your life. Skill mastery. Like we said, ensure progress in learning a new skill. Make memories. This is important for you. You want to make a lot of memories this summer and make sure to enjoy it. Work really hard, but also make a lot of memories. The main idea of this path is balance, where you have the ability to do whatever you want to, but at the same time work. So you work and you grind and you grind and you grind, but you also have the ability to go out and have fun and enjoy your time. If you have access to this path, you may want to be that hardcore guy who still grinds and works anyway. So the builder path is still open to you. Right now, you have these two paths accessible to you if you're between the score of 50 to 75. You have the builder path accessible and you have the bridger path accessible. Now we are done with path number 2. Let us discuss path number 3, the breaker path. The bridger path was a balance between the builder path and the breaker path. Let us now discuss what the breaker path even is. Ultimate hot boy summer mode. Great focus is on enjoying the fruits of your labor of hard work in winter. In university, in grade 12, grade 11, right before I headed to university, I grinded really hard just so I could have a breaker path in uni, and I became a complete degenerate. So this is an extremely dangerous path, but it is accessible for you, and there's only one pro, which I'll discuss in a second, but let's continue the description of the breaker path. Great focus is on enjoying the fruits of your labor of hard work in winter, such as for example the winter bulk, and now you're going to cut and enjoy your physique. You've made money in winter and now you're going to spend a lot of it. You break some of the progress you've made on self-improvement for the sake of living life and making memories, as well as gaining life experience and refreshing yourself out of possible burnout and for next winter. Perhaps you were in an insane builder mode coincidentally before this video was made. Let's say you were in ultimate grind mode in winter and you're very burnt out. This path may be for you. Refreshing yourself of burnout and for next winter. Social life, relaxing, fun, women, spending, etc. with minimal effort on self-improvement. Effort so you don't become a complete degenerate like I became in university, but barely any self-improvement grind focus bullshit. It is mostly instant gratification until you get sick of yourself and you perhaps want to switch back into builder or bridger mode. So let's talk about the key points of the breaker path. You're mostly going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Relish the winter's hard work. Last winter and the last couple of months, you're going to relish and bask in the glory that you've attained and given yourself. You're going to enjoy the physique you've built for yourself. You're going to enjoy the money you've made for yourself. You can go buy watches, you can go on the yachts, but at the same time, remember not to completely become a degenerate. Prioritize social activities and fun. Take time to relax, take time to calm down. This is how Iman Gaji lives, by the way, on builder and breaker modes. He's on builder mode for like 6 months and then breaker mode for 6 months. Many people live like this. So take time to relax and avoid burnout. Minimal self-improvement. Keep efforts on self-improvement minimal. Relax and, like I said, focus on fun and enjoyment and growth and life experiences instead of just, pure self-improvement grind. When I say growth, I mean fun growth and experiences, learning about new things. Not the grindy kind of way, but just having fun with life and exploring. Instant gratification. This is the unholy tenet of self-improvement. The opposite of the holy grail. Instant gratification. This is what we all hate. But on the breaker path, this is what you are given. Instant gratification. The fruits of your labor. You can keep the short-term pleasures. You can enjoy them every now and then. You can go have a cigarette every now and then with a friend. Even though I don't recommend it, but if you're on the breaker path, let loose, relax. You can go have a drink, you can go have a cigarette. Of course, if you have religious beliefs, stick to them. You're gonna have a fitness transition. Move from your winter bulk to the summer cut. Enjoy the shredded look, which makes you more attractive and allows you to have more women, which is a lot of the big focus on this. You're gonna get more shredded, you're gonna feel faster, you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna enjoy the newfound physique that you've built for yourself and enjoy the fruits of your winter bulk labor. Spending. Enjoy spending money on experiences and on fun and on food and on watches and possibly on cars and just going out. Enjoy it. Take pictures. Remember and relish those memories. Make a lot of memories and gain a lot of new life experiences. Meet a lot of new people. You will have minimal effort on goals. The amount of effort you will put is just the bare minimum. The minimum effective effort not to regress on your goals. So for example, the gym, maybe you'll go to the gym twice a week just so that you don't lose muscle. Minimal effort, like for the gym, it's the minimum effective volume to not lose muscle. For maybe business, it's the minimum effective, videos you upload so that you don't start, losing money or whatever it is in your business, whatever it is in your work, whatever it is, minimal effort. Prioritize effort, not even effort, prioritize fun. Maintain just enough effort to avoid regression. Make new friends, meet a lot of new people. I've made many videos teaching you how to become a social butterfly, and the number one tip I can give you is just to turn off your brain and be yourself. Don't give a fuck. Literally don't give a fuck, because if you're inauthentic, you might have other people that like you, but they don't like the real you. So just be real, be yourself. It sounds cliche as fuck, but just have fun with your life, be authentic and don't give a fuck. And people will automatically gravitate towards that attractive, I don't give a fuck energy. I'm just enjoying my life. Because when you enjoy your life, people want to join you and enjoy their lives with you. So just be that social butterfly and allow yourself to flourish and just not give a fuck about life and enjoy it. Meet new women. Use Tinder, cold approach, use dating apps, whatever it is. Do what you want with them. Obviously, like with restrictions, do what you want. You can have fun and gain experience. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the bridger path, you have switch flexibility, which means if your score is above 75, you have the ability to switch between this path, the breaker path, bridger path, and builder path. If you got sick of it and if you realize, wait, this breaker path sucks, it's not my personality, I just want to stay home and continue working and continue growing, which is kind of what I recommend, to be honest. But if you want to, still maybe do a more balanced approach this summer, which is kind of what I'm doing, to be honest, at the bridger path. My score is 80, right? So I could completely go off the rails and go on the breaker path. I'm choosing more of the bridger path right now, right? But you have the option to do bridger or builder. You're not locked into breaker. So don't force yourself because Ali said my score is above 75. I'm gonna go fuck myself. No. You have the option to do the bridger path and the builder path. Pick what suits you best. With where I am currently, I have the ability to go breaker path, bro, and it's a wonderful experience. My life is fucking amazing. This just goes to show you that no matter where you are, remember to always have that self-discipline. Yes, I have the option to, and yes, it's not really like the worst idea if I go have fun and make life experiences, take videos and vlogs of me on like fucking boat parties and everything. I could do that, and I've been to boat parties, but at the end of the day, I want to be back home here learning about like the markets and learning how to be a better speaker and giving you the best value, learning how to sell properly and learning how to make my products even better and better and give my clients the best results and make my products the best so I can have pure confidence in selling them. My products, by the way. Anyway, like, you get the point, right? You can have that self-discipline, and I am on a bridger path right now where for a couple of days I'll just fuck off and, you know, go have fun. But for like the next 4 days I'll just go pure grind mode and focus on like trading and like videos and everything. It's a self-discipline thing, so keep that in mind, bro. So now you have the full explanation of the builder, bridger, and breaker path, and the score you have at the beginning of the video determines which one of these paths is accessible for you. But remember, if you are under 50, the only option available for you is builder. If you're between 50 to 75, you have builder and bridger. If you're above 75, you have access to builder, bridger, and breaker. You can choose whatever path or class in the video game you'd like from the paths unlocked. But remember, what would your future self like to choose? You can join our Brotherhood Discord, it's completely for free, and you can find others on your path, literally, whatever path it is, builder, bridger, or breaker. I've opened and unlocked like a new summer arc channel, and you can discuss with people on your path and discuss like your path, your love story, and possibly make friends there, right? I'm not gonna charge you, it's completely for free. A lot of people charge for communities. I don't do that, right? This Discord is completely for free, so you can join it if you'd like. Make sure to comment your path here as well, because you may change someone's life. Literally, by someone reading your story, you may change someone's life, and I like your comment or whatever if I like your story. Wish not for a lighter load, for a stronger back. My voice is gone.